Question 17 then, it says work out a quarter divided by 3. You can do this visually or mathematically through the number crunching. So firstly, what is a quarter? So I've got my quarter there. I'm just going to shade it in a different colour. Let's just have a look at it there. So this is 1/4. Right there. And it's saying take your quarter and divide it into 3. So if I split that quarter into 3, I need to know what this piece is called. What is one of those pieces called? So you count them, there's 3 in there. Well, actually, if every single quarter was split into 3, there'd be 3 in that one, 3 in that one, and 3 in that one. So that names what the piece is actually called, each one of these. So if you count it round, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 pieces, therefore one of those would just be called 1/12. So that's the visual way to show it. I'm sure some of you will want to know an alternative method, and especially if the numbers were much larger and you couldn't recognise it. So if we've got to do a quarter divided by 3, 3 is the same as 3 divided by 1. Okay, because anything divided by 1 is unaffected, so 3 divided by 1 is still 3. Now there is a method, I'm not sure if your teachers have taught it yet, but if you want to know it in advance, which we call KFC. Now the reason being that we use it, it's a nice little trick to use, and it makes it a little bit easier than the inverse operation. So the first bit means keep the first fraction. Second one means flip the second fraction, and then change the sign. It needs to go from a divide sign, we need to change it to a time sign for the inverse. So using this, we would do, so I'm going to just do it over here. We would do 1/4, keep the first one, flip the second one, so that becomes 1/3, and change the divide to a times. And then it's the same way that you multiply fractions. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 3 is 12. So it's the same answer. I do personally believe that that was much quicker over there. But when the numbers get more challenging and you need to be more, you want to be a little bit quicker, and all the numbers you can't quite represent as a picture, then that's your method. Keep, flip, change, KFC. Not the chicken, I'm sure you probably would enjoy that a little bit more. Okay? Part B then, it says how many minutes are there in 1/3 of a quarter of an hour. So firstly, think about a clock. What is a quarter of an hour? How many minutes? 5, 10, 15. So a quarter of an hour is 15 minutes. So the question basically says, how many minutes are there in 1/3 of 15 minutes? So what is 1/3 of 15 minutes? Think about it, split 15 up into 3. So it'd be 5 in each piece. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So a third is just one of those sections. So a third would be 5 minutes. Okay?